Hi, everyone. Judge Andrew Napolitano here for Judging Freedom. Today is Thursday, August 18, 2022. It's about 10:35 or 10:40 in the morning here on the East Coast of the United States. Yesterday, Dr. Rochelle Walensky, a physician who is the head of the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control in Atlanta, announced that she's going to reorganize the CDC because she believes that it did not effectively respond to the COVID crisis under either President Trump or President Biden. She was appointed by President Biden. When I first read the story, I thought, oh, for sure, there's been some enormous investigation and there's a 50-page report about all the CDC's failures. But no, there was no investigation. There is no report. This is just the desire to reorganize by the liberal bureaucrat who was a physician, Dr. Walensky, to make a federal agency that shouldn't even exist more influential in our lives. This is not a cause for joy. This is a cause for examination. Why the heck do we need a CDC? Why do we need the National Institute of Allergies and Infectious Diseases? Does that sound familiar? That's headed by the infamous Dr. Fauci. He doesn't work for the CDC. So these are two enormous bureaucracies, neither of which is countenanced by the Constitution, both of which are in areas that the Constitution leaves to the states. Health, public health, was intentionally reserved by the 10th Amendment to the states. There's absolutely no authority whatsoever for the federal government to be involved in public health. The CDC has 11,000 employees. Its budget is $12 billion a year. The institute that Dr. Fauci heads, the National Institute of Allergies and Infectious Diseases, $6.5 billion a year. And of course, we don't know exactly how that money is spent. We know most of it is spent on research. There's still a lot of people who believe that Dr. Fauci was responsible for researching and causing experiments, which eventually resulted in COVID. Who the heck knows? We'll probably find out after Fauci's gone from this earth, the extent of his involvement. Here's my point. These are two examples of the federal government expanding its own power by the sheer force of its own will. These are two entities are alien to the Constitution. They're not recognized by the Constitution. They're profoundly unconstitutional. But Congress keeps funding them. Oh, we're in favor of health. Give them money. Give them $12 billion to throw away. We'll all be made healthier. Baloney. Doesn't work. The government has no business spending a nickel on health. The federal government. State governments is a different story. State constitutions empower state governments to spend money on public health. The federal Constitution does not empower the feds to do any of this. They've done it on their own. It's never been challenged. It should be challenged. It's profoundly unconstitutional. It's a waste of money. It makes medicine more expensive and more ponderous and more difficult. Whenever the government touches anything, it becomes more expensive because you got to comply with the regulations of a bureaucrat. Medicine should be between you and your physician, and the government should stay the hell out of that room. Judge Napolitano for Judging Freedom.